Mike, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of the year so exciting.
So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Brunson, no good. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there. He led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And he converts the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Count that one.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Ball against Brunson. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball with a wide open look. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Pass to White. Here's Diabate. Charlotte no good that time either. Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Brunson has it in the corner. Ball with it. Brunson picks him up. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. Bridges is checked in for the Hornets. James comes in for Ball. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brunson's got 10 points in the game. Brunson against White. Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson the pass to Towns. This one for three. That's tipped. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Hornets with the lead. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Towns, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Stolen by Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Hornets. Knipples checked in for McNeely. And Miller subbed in for James. The Hornets on offense. Outside, White. Defended by Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Bridges with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Brunson. Brunson hits the tough J. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Miller finds White. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. White's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Bridges. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Brunson, and there's another one for the Knicks.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bridges outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Kneppel. He's guarded by Anunoby. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Brunson with another miss. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And get ready for the fans.
Good to looking at the Knicks. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the...
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Kneppel. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Outside ball. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Hart. That one rolling around and rims out.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here is Miller. He's tightly guarded. Outside, ball. High post shot. Crane for 2 points. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Puts up a 3. They get it back. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Clarkson for 3. Goes back up. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And the shot goes in. And it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Clarkson out to the right wing. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Knippel. That one drops for him. Knippel's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's White. Rebounded by Clarkson. Knicks trail by 6. Sohan finds Robinson in the corner. Shamet with it. Here's Dadier. Down low. A nice shot by Sohan.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
Pull from the top of the key. And Dadier pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The shot will not fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Landry Shamet. Sohan is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Dadier in at the 3.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Charlotte making a switch here. Salon's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Runs in the pass to Towns. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Brunson. Off target from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels. every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Knicks trail by 11. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Lets it go. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Oh, softly lays it in.
Bridges doing a nice job adjusting around the interior contact that time.
Charlotte leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside ball. Oh, the jumper goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Unloads from 13. Here's Miller. Outside ball. Launches it. The putback saves him with the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 10. Brunson outside. Here's Hart. Book it.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bridges. Oh, what a play inside.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces. As it appears, it'll be a nice win here for Charlotte.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Second team foul.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just getting themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
No luck that time either.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
First one falls for him.
James.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt